There is a good news for students who wish to go to USA for their further studies or higher studies. In a latest information, the US Ambassador Eric Garcetti has said that they are going to open up more slots for interview for those students whose visa application is pending. In fact, since December, there has been a 60% cut down in the appointment time delay that a visa applicant or a student needs to have in order to get his visa through to get USA for his or her further education. The record-breaking numbers of students are interested this year in going to USA, and this is coming at a time when we are ahead of a pandemic that has kind of spoiled our life or impacted our life, especially international travels and education were much affected and impacted by the overall, this curbs that were put to students and business persons as well. So now, since this pandemic is behind us, there is an eagerness and excitement about going abroad for their further studies. And in relation to this, the latest appointment slots that were open to various consulates in India, Delhi, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai, most of it just filled within few hours of being opened. Especially in Delhi and Hyderabad, these interview slots were filled just hours after they were actually opened. So interviews for visas are not required for those who already have a tourist visa and they wish to further go for the education to USA, and they want to apply for a student visa. So those who already have a tourist visa, they do not need to apply for this appointment. But US Ambassador has also said that US Embassy in India will open up the next batch of student visa, and the embassy is also assigning workers to focus on it as much as they can. So in the next couple of weeks, more student visa appointments can be opened for furthering because of the high demand that is coming from Indian students. And on the issue of backlog of visas that has been pending for the last couple of years because of the pandemic and then shortage of staff in US consulates and US embassies, now the US Embassy officials are trying to bring that down, and they are also trying to address those pending visa issues. Eric Garcetti has said that his goal is to get 5 years. His goal is to have a long-term strategy, long-term people-to-people connect and exchange, ensuring that. And he says the wait time was brought down by 60% from where they were in December. And now US Embassy has granted a total of 1.25 lakh visas for Indian students in 2022. As of September 2022, this number stood at 82,000. However, the embassy had set a target of 1.25 lakh students. And apart from US, there is a growing interest among Indian students in case of having a foreign degree for other destination as well. And UK has emerged as one of the most sought after destination for Indian students, because now UK gets maximum number of students as foreign students in UK, and that is China, which also sends a lot of students to UK for further studies, has slipped to second number. So a growing interest among Indian students for further studies at a broad nation is growing up, and USA, UK and other nations are trying to facilitate and meet up the rising demand of Indian students.